Do you know what separates true warriors from those who stay down, lamenting their failures? It's the will to rise again and again, no matter how many times life knocks you down. It's the determination to face your fears, confront your doubts, and battle your failures, moving forward with greater strength every single time. Let's be clear, the world doesn't pause when you fall. Circumstances won't change just because you feel defeated. The harsh truth: you have to get up and fight with everything you've got, because life doesn't wait for the weak. It rewards the brave, those who refuse to give up, no matter how hard the battle gets. Some of you have felt life's punches. You've been knocked down, bloodied and bruised. Maybe you cried, and that's okay, but crying alone doesn't cut it. You have to learn to hit back. Yes, life knocked you down, and maybe it wasn't your fault. Maybe it was unavoidable. But staying down, that's on you. A week, a month, or a year later, if you're still on the ground, that's your choice. Falling isn't the problem. Failing to get back up is. Stop blaming the circumstances life threw at you. Stop cursing the obstacles in your path. Those challenges, they're there to forge you into something greater. Champions aren't born, they're made in the fire of adversity. The harder the challenge, the stronger you become. My greatest moments in life didn't come from my victories. They came from my defeats. From the moments I hit rock bottom, between a rock and a hard place where everything seemed lost. It was in those moments, those darkest hours, that I found the strength to rise. When the crowd wasn't cheering, when no one believed in me, I stood back up. That's what builds character. Not medals, not applause, not glory, but the struggle, the grind, the will to keep going when no one is watching. Glory isn't forged under the spotlight. It's created in the darkness, in the solitude of early mornings, when you push yourself to train harder, work smarter, and be better than you were yesterday. When you're out running in the rain, when you're in your room studying long after everyone else has gone to bed. That's where champions are born. That's where the real work happens. So ask yourself, what's your reason? What's the fire that keeps you going? You need to find it. That inner flame, the driving force, is what will make you get up when you're tired, train when you don't feel like it, and keep moving when every part of you wants to quit. When your body is exhausted, when your mind is screaming for you to stop, that reason will push you further. There will come a moment when everything feels impossible, when you've tried and failed and tried again, when giving up seems like the easiest option. But hold on. Those moments are when the tide begins to turn. Those are the moments that define you. Remember the last time you failed. Think about how it felt. Now realize this, that failure doesn't define you. What defines you is what you do next. Do you stay on the ground beaten? Or do you rise and fight again? It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. What matters is how many times you've gotten back up. Transformation doesn't come from avoiding failure. It comes from enduring it, learning from it, and refusing to give up. Life isn't about waiting for the stars to align. It's about facing the storm head-on. It's about finding strength in the chaos, courage in the darkness, and determination when everyone else gives up. Yes, you will fall. Yes, you will fail. But every time you rise, you discover just how strong you really are. So, what are you waiting for? Are you going to let fear hold you back? Are you going to let doubt stop you from reaching your full potential? No, stand up, dust yourself off, and charge forward with more determination than ever before. Success isn't about talent, luck, or privilege. It's about grit. It's about how much you're willing to endure, how much you're willing to fight, and how far you're willing to go to achieve your dreams. So the next time you find yourself on the ground, gasping for air, with failure clawing at your spirit, remember this: the only real defeat is giving up. As long as you're willing to fight, as long as you're willing to try one more time, you're still in the game. And every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to victory. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you rise. Every time you rise, you rewrite the story of who you are. So get up and show the world what you're made of. Fight or be forgotten.